My little girl just recently got braces, and in this process video, I'm going to be creating a layout to document the moment. Next on the Victoria Marie YouTube channel. Welcome back to the Victoria Marie YouTube channel, where I feature all things scrapbooking. If that's something you enjoy, make sure you hit the subscribe button. When you do, click the bell. That way you'll be notified each and every time a new video is posted. So this is a photo of my daughter, Corinne. Those of you who have been around with me for a while are probably wondering, who is that grown woman in that photo? Corinne is going to be 11 years old this year, and she recently had braces to correct an overbite, and she looked absolutely adorable. She was really nervous about it. We thought it was something that was going to happen later in the year, but her dentist and orthodontist said that she was ready for them. So here we go with braces. I'm going to be using a Hip Kit Club kit from January. If you haven't checked out Hip Kit Club recently, I'm not an affiliate or anything like that, but I have been a very long-term customer. They have tons of exclusives now. I think most of the kit is exclusive products, or if they do curate it, then there are a mix of both their exclusives as well as other products from other companies. This kit is beautiful. It has tons of die cuts and floral die cuts, that is, lots of beautiful colors. So I decided to take advantage of that. First up, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my background. I'm using some pattern paper from the kit, and I also cut out this cut file from the Silhouette Studio. It's called I Love Your Smile, and I think it's designed by Lori Whitlock, but I'll make sure to provide the links down below. Very simple process. I just went and uploaded, or downloaded actually, the cut file, pull that into my Silhouette Studio, and then I position the cut file to the lower third of the page, cut it out first on white cardstock, and then second on the yellow pattern paper that you see there. Because what I want to do is I want to inlay the title into the white cardstock. This is a really great technique. It adds a lot of customization to your page, and it comes together really simple. Now, that white cardstock I trimmed after I cut out the cut file to 11.5 by 11.5, I believe, inches, so that I have a little bit of that pattern paper showing in the background. And now all I have to do is inlay the title that I cut a second time using pattern paper from the kit. Now, there are some bits to this cut file that stick up, so I want to go ahead and adhere those down. And for this, I'm going to use some Barely Art adhesive glue. This is some of my favorite glue. I'll post the link down below. And I'm just gluing down those little bits and pieces that are sticking up. Now I'm going to go ahead and inlay the title that I cut using the same cut file. There's that yellow piece of paper. Now I could take the cast off from the white and inlay that into the pattern paper. So you can do it either way. And I can in fact probably get another layout out of that. Maybe there's another layout that I can use this title, I Love Your Smile. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and inlay that pattern paper right into the openings. I'm going to use again some of the Barely Art adhesive glue, and I'm just going to pop that right into the inlay. This is something that's really super simple. If you're new to using cut files on your layout, you don't have to do a lot of fiddling or anything like that. You just resize the cut file, very simple, in your software, and then cut it out of the papers that you want and then inlay it. And there we go. I absolutely love that. This is also a great way that you can create custom titles as well. So here are my photos. I have two of the photos that are printed, I think roughly 3 by 3 or maybe a little bit smaller. This photo of my daughter was actually a 4 by 6, but I trimmed it down to a little bit either over or under 3 by 4. I'm going to go ahead and put a white mat. So I have a white border around that photo. And to be honest, you guys won't see this in the process video, I fidgeted with the photos a lot because I was trying to figure out where I wanted the photos to go. And so ultimately I decided that the larger photo will go in the middle, kind of following that vertical design where the title is in the center of the layout. And then I'm going to flank those with two photos. So this is the photo that I took after my kiddo had her braces. I intended on doing a before and after, but I forgot about that. So we have the after photo of her with her braces, and then of course photos of her as she's getting the braces put on her teeth. And can I just say that while she was nervous about this whole process, she did very well. But also her orthodontist is a hottie tot toddy. It's really cute. He was not bad to look at all. So, you know, yes, I'm a married woman, but I can still look. In any event, the process went by smoothly. They explained everything to her, and she was more relaxed by the minute. She did have a little bit of pain for about 72 hours afterwards, but she's done very well. Okay, so now it's time for the layering. If you've been with me for a while, you know layering is my jam. There's tons of die cuts in the kit. I got both the main kit and the scrapbook embellishment kit. They also sell a mixed media kit, a pocket scrapbook kit, and then a paper pack if you want to buy those along with your subscription. You can also just buy the kit without the subscription too, but you save money whenever you subscribe. So I'm going to take some of the die cuts that are both in the main kit and the scrapbook embellishment kit and create a beautiful cluster that's following the line of the title towards the bottom. I started it first with my anchor, and the anchor is the rainbow, and then I built out from that. That rainbow is actually a part of the chipboard sheet as well as the little label that says cute. So I'm just adding flowers there to kind of build that out. It looks so beautiful. It looks like the title is just nesting right there in a bed of flowers along with the rainbow. I'm going to add this fun little chipboard paperclip that's also included in one of the chipboard sheets. The chipboard is fantastic. It's really high quality. I absolutely love it. Then I'm going to mimic the cluster that's at the bottom there at the top, so I have some continuity between the top and the bottom of the layout. And I'm just going to mess around with those a little bit. I think I might add a little something else to it later on, but I'm not sure. Now, I realize as I'm putting all of these embellishments on, you're probably asking, well, Victoria, where do you always put, or where do you put your journaling at on this layout? Because you guys know I love to journal. For this one, I'm actually going to either do hidden journaling that's going to go behind the layout, and I'll have a tab where you pull the journaling up, or I might just create a journaling page that will go in maybe a 9x12 pocket or a 6x12 pocket or 8.5x11 that will accompany the layout. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to say for this particular story, so I'm just going to work on the design first. Typically, I work on the journaling first, but I think I have a lot to say about this one. It's such a rite of passage when kiddos get braces, and also looking at that photo, she looks so much older because she is getting older. That kind of makes me a little sad, but you know, I'm proud and I'm celebrating the life stages, but it also makes me a little sad too that she's growing up. Okay, so I'm finished out those clusters with the die cuts and the chipboard, and now I'm adding some wood veneer. You get this nice large sheet of wood veneer. I love the way this is laid out. It does have adhesive on it. It's exclusive to Hip Kit Club. Fabulous. Now, of course, I need to add a tab. If you've been with me for a while, you know I love my tabs and my trusty little tab punch. It is the MVP of my scrap studio. Of all my tools, it gets the most work. So I'm going to go ahead and take another piece of the pattern paper, create a tab using that purple pattern paper. I needed something else purpley on there because there are some purple elements, which is a color we don't always see often in scrapbooking materials, so it's great to see it. I'm going to add a label there at the top, and that is a part of one of the the die cut packs, and I want to say it says exciting on there. She was excited, but she was also very nervous, and she's even more excited to see how her teeth look after 18 months, so. All right, so I went ahead and adhered that on the tab, placed that there at the top, and the layout is done. It came together super quick using all those fun embellishments to layer to create something gorgeous on a layout. I love how the photos just pop, but it doesn't take away from the overall scheme of the layout, and I'll add the journaling at another time. So tell me in the comments section below, are you currently scrapbooking any rites of passage, whether it's for yourself or somebody else in your orbit? I would love to hear about it. Make sure you subscribe here to the Victoria Marie YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you've just been hanging out and haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button, click the bell. That way you'll be notified each and every time a new video is posted. I will see you guys next time.